As you were talking, and thank you so much, I was thinking about, judgment, and we're now in this culture where we're canceling. I mean, we're literally turning off, and the door is shut tightly. People can't get in. So, I think a lot about forgiveness and reconciliation, and I wonder what your thoughts are on that because we are in a culture where you're banished. Cesar Chavez was beloved, and now, we have, Kevin Spacey and Bill Cosby and all of that. And so I wonder, yeah, if you could just comment on that.
Yeah. Yeah, sure, for sure. So that this is the thing we are faced with. We are incomplete in our development. So the one best right now it's made it digitalization, made it so easy to avoid. If I don't know what to do with this is so difficult. I don't know what to do with it. I'm just gonna avoid it. I'm just gonna shut the doors and just not deal with it because thinking they don't get it, they don't understand, they're never going to change, they're staying the same way, or ill repute. Some. That's why I always say I'm nobody special. I don't want to be anybody special because once you are special, guess what? That you could lose that. It's just the nature of life. Once you have fame, you could become fameless, infamous. It just comes with it. It's like a coin with two sides. It comes with it. So having a balance between how do I live in a way that I don't harm? How do I live in a way that I really truly care for the well-being of another as it is the well-being of myself? Like culturally, these things are embedded in the Persian culture. Nowruz, which is the New Year, and the beginning of the life in spring and all that, one of the things that we do in many many different rituals we have that indicates symbolizes renewal as a the mimicking nature. One of them is to reconcile. If within the last year, the past year, you had a falling out, you were talking to somebody, it is just very appropriate that you come to this way of opening your heart, understanding that, look, that person cannot do better because they're not developed better. How could they do better? How? Is it magic? Is it just because we want it, just because we expect it, that they have to do better? They can't, they don't have these developments. They don't have this opening of the heart. They don't have the how to understand. Understanding is a how to, needs a process. It's not just boom, get it. There is a process to get there. So I don't know if I'm addressing what you were expecting for me to say, but just knowing that these are skills we can learn and we can give room to people to be imperfect, to be faulty. Look, it is by design, we have to be faulty. By design, our brain puts us on autopilot, has biases, has wiring, programming with other people are teaching us. We need others. Everybody is reinforcing. There's mirror. There's a lot going on that we cannot be perfect.